right. Today we got Masa May.
For some reason, men cannot tell the difference between when a girl likes them and when she's just trying to be nice. So we're gonna play a game while I get ready. I'm gonna say a few different things and you're gonna guess whether the girl does them because she likes you or she's just trying to be nice. First one is she compliments you a lot. You actually think a girl will find it easy to compliment you if she actually likes you? No! If she finds
I think this girl's massively underplaying how direct and forward girls will be at times when they obviously like you. Now, I know she said compliment a lot, but girls will throw compliments to guys they like. And it always comes off in very subtle ways, and it's up to you to get the hint. Now, you should already know my mentality on this, and it's very straightforward. Always assume that the girl is into you. Don't be super obvious about the fact that you think this way, but thinking like this will always give you the benefit. You can't give me a single situation where thinking a girl doesn't like you gives you an advantage. So why waste your time with useless mindsets that don't amount to anything? It's sort of similar to taking on a nihilistic mindset. You can go ahead and assume that life is for nothing and there's no purpose to anything, but what benefit does that truly give you? The only way you can truly live like this is if you have high enough IQ that you can rationalize a purpose or a reason outside of the inevitable nothingness. The average person, of course, cannot do this and they will fall to a life of darkness. So essentially, it gives no value, even if it is true. Outside of the fact that you can't prove it with 100% certainty, it also gives you no advantage. Why? Think about it. From a pragmatic perspective, there's zero reason to inhabit this kind of mindset. So keep this in mind.
Is it easy to compliment you? She is just trying to be your friend. No girl's gonna go up to her crush and be like, oh, I like the outfit you're wearing. No, that shit is scary. The second thing is if she gets overly excited to see you, do you think she does it because she likes you or because you guys are just good friends? It's because you guys are just good friends because
Okay, so in this one, you have to learn how to perceive excitement in the correct way. Yes, sometimes if you're that feminine best friend, of course she's going to be excited to see you and all that type of stuff, but immediately she's going to start talking about stupid things that don't matter to you. If she's excited to see you in a submissive or a shy way, then you know she's into you. The problem, of course, is really hard for a lot of guys to read this, but you just have to gain a sense over time. Also, don't forget that girls love plausible deniability because it gives them the free out when they don't get their expected outcome. If you don't know what plausible deniability is, think of the most classic example ever: the dog ate my homework. The teacher can't prove it, so you're banking on their goodwill to give you benefit of the doubt, even if they have a suspicion that it may not be the truth. Hey guys, before we continue, I just want to quickly let you know that I do have a dating course available where I go over all the essential concepts of modern dating. Make sure to check it out. I put the link in the description for you. Let's get back to the video.
no way a girl gets so excited to see her crush. No way. So if she gets so happy to see you instead of nervous, she just doesn't like you like that. And the last thing is if she finds it hella easy to talk to you and you guys just click, that's not because you guys are soulmate. That's because she can be herself around you because she doesn't like you. You guys are just hella.
There's a little bit of truth around this one. All people, especially feminine people, in this case, we're talking about mostly women, but in modern society, it's a lot of men as well, love to put on an act to get somebody. When they're putting on an act, it means they like you a lot. It's your job to perceive whether or not what she's doing is an act. I'll give you a couple hints, of course, to be able to discern the difference. She'll be extremely reluctant to bring up her boyfriend. She won't talk about unflattering things with you, like going to the bathroom, how much she ate that afternoon, etc. She's going to engage in some form of pruning behavior when she's in your vicinity or senses your presence. They typically won't talk to you about other men unless they're trying to hint at the fact that they're looking for somebody and all the other options suck. It's a very common one, so keep this in mind.
Good friends. That's it.
In closing, of course, you always have to remember that dating or talking to women is a very dynamic act. There's pretty much no iron-bound rules, and the more advanced you get, the more curveballs they might throw your way. You start to learn about the nuance of conversation, or the nuances of playing the meta. Let me give you a quick example of something like this. It's become very well established that if you're a guy posting a picture of a fish on your dating profile, that you'll never get any swipes. Because it's become so prevalent in the meta, what you could do to be creative is take a picture of yourself with the fish where it's obviously a caricature, and it will probably get you a bunch of swipes. That's why when it comes to these types of details, you have to be aware of the fact that it's a revolving meta. When something is perceived as extremely off meta, doing the act of it that can be perceived as a joke could be really useful to you. So try your best to not see these things as absolute rules, but rather as things that are subject to change constantly. How you manage to play the nuances of it will determine your results. If you like this video, like and subscribe. Make sure to check my links in the description below.